With a new school year underway, Coachright are geared up to deliver their services through sport and recreation within an educational setting. Providing a number of out-of-hours learning at primary schools with before-school, lunchtime and after-school provision. Coachright have proven to be an invaluable service to schools, and this has seen remarkable benefits and results. Hillstone Primary School in Birmingham is one such school that has reaped those benefits. Head teacher Jill Sparrow.
We've worked with Coachright for about 5 years now, and prior to that we brought a company in to work with the children at lunchtimes, but they weren't quite getting it right. They weren't managing the children's behaviour, and so we stopped for a while. We then became aware of Coachright and asked them to come in, and it's been a very successful relationship. They've been able to work very flexibly with us, so it's meant that we've continued to develop over the last few years how we want to work with them. We started off initially running a programme so that children were using Coachright on a rota basis, so that year 5s would go in on one day and then the year 6, but it wasn't quite meeting the children's needs, and it was the children that were saying, but we would like to work with them all the time. So they were able to come up with another programme, and they now put a programme up on the wall weekly that they talk to the children about. There's different activities every day, and it runs so successfully. But again, always talking to the children to see what they would like as well. The lunch times, it's always a difficult time. It's the time when we hand over our children to lunchtime supervisors who do the best that they can, but they can find it difficult, and especially if you've got quite lively children. So Coachright have offered those experiences for children where they're able to do a high quality sports activity. They're learning skills that they want to improve and develop, but it's also what's made the big difference is that they learn a sort of a sportsmanship. So instead of just going out for themselves and organising a football match or something like that, they're learning how to include everyone, so it's not just the most dominating people who are doing it, and they learn how to play fair, to take note of when they've let a penalty in or something like that. It's really improved the way that they work with each other.
And it's not just the teachers that have recognised the importance of what Coachright can do.
As a governor, I think the behaviour that we've been reported at governor's meeting has improved greatly. They're occupying the kids are enjoying it, they're making new skills, they're meeting new people, they're learning how to communicate, and it's just all round, it's just fantastic because it's teaching the kids sports that they never would have thought of doing before. You know, they're doing activities they've never thought of before. A lot of the kids have come up, and parents have come up to us and saying that the kids are talking non-stop about how fantastic Coachright is, and to get that sort of feedback off parents, the Coachright must be doing something right. I would love to see more of it. I'd love to see more organisations like this being brought into the schools to teach children different aspects of socialising, basically. You know, it's something that the children of nowadays don't get. Their idea of socialising is Facebook. As a governor in the school, yes, these kids have got the best service they can get from Coachright.
Coachright's Gareth Downey has noticed the uptake in schools opting to use services of this type.
We're being used more and more during sort of your breakfast clubs or your sort of lunchtime provision, covering PPA hours, and also your after school clubs as well. I think with the wide range of bespoke programmes we can offer across the sort of the West Midlands, the different sort of schools and areas that we're working with, got so much to offer to these schools. And I think when you sort of look at the results and some of the achievements that these children, young people are gaining from their experiences working with Coachright, then I can't see sort of, you know, why a school would not want to have us in, really.
Here's Hillstone head teacher Jill Sparrow again.
We couldn't manage without them now. They know how to play fairly with each other. They listen to the coaches. They would just be lost without them.
To find out about the services of Coachright, including the provision of school services, go to coachright.co.uk or search for Coachright on Facebook and Twitter.